I've been in real estate for 15 years. Was actually licensed before the internet kind of took over the real estate world. So things were definitely a lot different then than we see them today.
To get information, we actually had to go downtown Cleveland to the recording office. So it was like an all-day situation. Today you press a button and you get that information in 15 minutes. So this was a whole different ballgame.
The internet became an extreme influence on everything that we did as real estate agents. Well, as an agent on my own, I found that to be very difficult to do that by myself and give the good service to my clients that they really deserve to have. I could be sitting down writing ad copy when I should be handling ad calls, when I should be contacting people and should be working with people, doing my highest and best tasks in the industry.
One of the things we were most impressed with was the way the house was marketed on the internet, especially the pictures we thought really showed how great our house was that we were selling.
Your first showing is actually on the internet. It is so imperative that your home is well staged, well presented, and well photographed so that you can ensure a spot on every home buyer's list of must-see properties.
Only the agents who are at the top of their game are using the tools, utilizing the wireless tools, iPads, handhelds, utilizing DocuSign and technology that allows you to spend less time doing the paperwork end of things and more time servicing your clients' needs, more time listening to your clients.
Real Expert Advisors is changing the real estate industry in Cleveland, Ohio.
In my opinion, the real estate industry, it's broken. And as proof of that, just look at the numbers. You know, half of the homes that were listed last year didn't even sell. The average agent in Cleveland, Ohio only sold 5 homes last year. Someone, you would think at that point, would stand up and say, something's wrong here.
Problem with the real estate industry is that it does not have a proven repeatable system that is consistent for a good consumer experience.
We originally worked with a traditional agent, and the initial offer we had made with this person, we identified a house that we liked. It took over 3 hours just to write up a contract, and this isn't the first house that I bought, and that process was just unbearable.
85% of real estate agents have no specific certifications or designations related to working with buyers.
One of the game changers for us was that our expert advisor had a full team behind the scenes that was dotting her I's, crossing her T's, and helped make everything go across seamlessly.
Our agents at Stacy Group of Real Expert Advisors is fully supported by the inside staff here that allows them to be out there doing what they specialize in doing, which is working with the sellers and buyers, showing them homes, negotiating deals.
Oftentimes, I'm on the front line in receiving the first initial contact from a customer. And they may have had a bad situation.
In the past, we had worked with a traditional agent and our experience was terrible. We actually ended up buying this house by ourselves because our experience with the agent was so bad.
It's my job to make sure that I deliver a clear and concise message and listening to their problems, making sure that we address any issues or situations up front.
When we were ready to start our house hunt, my mom referred her real expert advisor to us due to the fact that she made her process so easy.
Communication is one of the #1 things that lack in the traditional real estate model.
They talk twice as much as they really should, and they don't listen to their clients.
One of the worst problems we have in our industry is that we've got real estate agents who can't communicate with their seller.
What being an architect allowed me to do is listen to my clients, analyze what they are looking for, their wish list, wants list, and find it in the perfect house for them.
They had a system, and I trusted the system. I did what was suggested of me, it really paid off. My home was sold in a short amount of time, and I received full asking price.
Many traditional agents out there subscribe to a process called list them and leave them, where they will take someone's listing and put their house on the market, put a sign in the yard, and then the poor folks don't hear from them again for months and months. We here at the Stasic Group do the complete opposite.
The biggest difference between the Stasic Group at Real Expert Advisors and the traditional brokerage I was at before is that all the team members operate on a core value system.
Real Expert Advisors is built around a set of core values. For me, the most important is 100-0. 100% accountability and 0 excuses.
One that stands out to me is that of personal growth and change. One of the things I never experienced before was being pushed to really consider where my limits were and push beyond those to succeed and achieve goals that I didn't think were even possible before.
One of my favorite core values out of all is your very best every day. I pride myself on every time I come in to make sure that I check all of my bags at the door. Any issues that might be lurking around, I make sure to ignore that and give my very best to make sure that I can maintain a humble, stellar reputation with my customers throughout.
Since we started to do that, it's really changed the game. We have the best, absolute best crew we've ever had. I would enthusiastically rehire any of my staff and agents in a heartbeat.
The most beneficial part of using Real Expert Advisors in our eyes was the staging.
The expert staging
The expert
advice.
staging advice that we received. Everything down from moving a picture this way, taking a chair out of this room, painting a wall this color. When we saw the before pictures versus the pictures that we actually used to sell the house, it was an amazing transformation, and I think that's really what helped us sell our house in 3 weeks.
Staging is simply the art of preparing your home and property for the market. It is pretty plain and simply highlighting your home's best features and downplaying any of its shortcomings. Staged homes sell quicker and for more money than non-staged homes.
Ready? Well, that's a dead one. Nice try. Ready?
What got me here were the core values that my parents have instilled in me, and what propelled me through, the different levels of my career was my wife Patty's belief in me. That belief was the real game changer for me. She backs me in everything I do, and I think that's been the catalyst for me.
I'm also myself a client of the Stasic Group and have gone through the selling and then the buying process. So I really got a hands-on taste of what it's like from the client's perspective. And that's so helpful.
One of the most important things to me in this business and what I get the most pleasure out of is helping somebody find their dream home. There's nothing better than being able to find the right house that's just the right fit for the client and know that they're very happy and satisfied at the end of the transaction when they get to realize their dream.
The clients. They just make my day.
If I knew anyone who was buying a home, to me it would be a no-brainer. If their choice was between a traditional agent or a Real Expert Advisor, 100% hands down, I would go with the Real Expert Advisor.
I bought and sold at the same time, which was a stressful event, but they made it much more easy for me to do that.
It's a big deal to help, not just help someone find their next dream home, but it's a home where family memories are going to be made. And I can't think of anything more important than that.